Ya sayang.
This one goyang-goyang like this tadi.
Which one saying?
Dan dapat-dapat like this tadi. Dan turun naik.
Oh, you're right. But not anyo-anyo. It's like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I can see you.
So I have asked what chapters are tested,
Yep,
and
yep.
yeah, the reason why I have no idea what linear law is because linear
Right.
law is tested in the end of year, so I'm not been taught it.
Okay, so not included, yeah? Just to confirm,
It's
not
still
included.
teacher. So it's in every chapter of this. Oh wait, I need to like
Sorry, can I confirm included or not included?
it's not included. Linear
Okay.
law is the only chapter that's not included.
Understand.
So it's the chapters that included is a quadratic function, equations, inequalities, surds, polynomials, cubic equations, and partial fractions, binomial theorem and its applications, exponential and logarithmic functions, ordinate geometry, trigonometric functions and graphs, and trigonometric equations and identities.
Good
Linear
to
law
know.
is the only one that's not there. So there's 9 chapters.
All right, good to know. At least we can confirm that. I like it. Good. Right. Okay. Ariel, just waiting for your video, yeah? Okay. So, Nicholas, we were discussing it slowly, lah, right? Have your teacher given you any revision paper? What we've been waiting for.
Revision
Yes or
paper.
no? Yes.
No, but like,
Process.
yeah, no.
Okay, look, let's just continue. What else can we do, right?
I have
Continue.
something that I want to do today for AMAP.
Tell me, what is it?
Can you please teach me anything about trigonometry, equation, identities? It is very confusing.
This is in end of year.
Yep.
So annoying. Okay, that's fine. Good.
Why?
We'll see lah. We'll see whether that topic bothers you or that topic interests you. We'll see lah. But if you have worksheet from class, that will be better first for now. If not, it might.
No, I do not have.
Okay, then what's happening in class? Your teacher discussed without worksheet, really?
I mean, technically there is worksheet, but it's just a note. Like an introduction worksheet. It's not like actual like worksheet like questions.
No homework for anything, really?
Yeah.
Ayo. I need to know. Look, I run the risk of teaching you too much, which is not good near exam. Okay, different schools have different limits. I do not know your limit right now. So there are a few options here. I can just go ahead and teach you everything. I don't think that's a good idea, okay? I don't think that's a good idea. I can also just give you a very brief introduction. I don't think that's very helpful, but if you want to, I can.
I mean,
Or
I know
we wait
the
for
thing-
Wednesday. We wait for Wednesday until your class do a bit more, and then we
no,
understand.
because they've already done a lot. Like, I mean, I know it's not really a lot, but they've already done like an introduction and lots of stuff. It's just
But
that
no
it's
homework.
really confusing.
No homeworks, really.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
that.
mean, 2 weeks from now, you're gonna do like a full paper, like a full, not like a full paper lah, not like paper 1, paper 2, but like one of them, 2 hours, 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'll recommend this then. I'll recommend that we still wait for Wednesday because you'll know more. But today we'll do 2 questions from your textbook. That's all. Okay, using the notes you already have lah. Okay.
Because the
Right.
problem I have is that it's really how do I say it? It's really just so much things to learn.
Which is why I hesitate talking about this topic. Just show me the notes. I'll talk to Ariel first. Yeah. Yeah. Just show me the notes. Okay. I'll help you lah. I'll help you. Whatever. Right. So Ariel, you say that you can't do a lot of questions from your school's paper lah. Correct? Have you already chosen the questions to talk about today? We should try to at
Yeah.
least talk about 4. Yeah. Is it in the Jamboard or is it somewhere else?
Wait, let me put it in the Jamboard.
All right. At least 4 questions. Let's make it a target. If not, you will
Okay.
be too slow.
Yeah. Because I need a lot of help with like I think because according to the answer key, I can do some questions, I guess. But others are like oh yeah, and we aren't covering functions. So I just that's why the teacher crossed out the question.
Good. Okay, now, Nicholas, you're showing me the book, but this is not the note that you're talking about. Can you just show me the note very quickly?
All the notes. I thought you want me to. She said 2 questions from the book. I thought
No, after the notes. So at least I don't go too much ahead. I don't teach you too much. I don't want to do that. Ariel, are we in the same Jamboard? Are you making a new Jamboard there?
Oh, do I need to?
That's up to you. No, that's up to you. That's up to you. Just tell me if you are lah. Then
Okay, wait, I'll make a new. I think I'll make a new Jamboard.
okay, then I'll follow you there. Okay, Nicholas, I'm gonna show me very quickly.
okay, the
Show me
notes,
very
right?
quickly.
I'm really like
Just show
like
me very quickly. Just show me very quickly. Page
stuff
number
for-
1. Show me
it's
page
just
number.
all so confusing. I just
No,
cannot.
no. Just show me
see it.
everything. Show me everything. This one. Okay, show me again. More. Flip the page. Understand. Flip the page. Let me see this one. Okay, understand. Flip. This one I think you can do. Correct? This one you should be able to understand. This last
No,
one.
I don't understand
What about this
anything
last
about it.
page.
Like actually
What about the last
nothing.
page? Nothing. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna talk about last page, question 17 and 18. Okay. Okay, I've put it in the Jamboard already. Show me the next note.
Next note.
Yeah, you have 3 notes, right? Show me everything.
Okay.
Okay, I understand. Flip. Hmm. It feels that you did a lot of practice, but you don't get it. This is a little bit high level, a little bit lah. Yeah, your teacher is going too much. Like this is too much. Okay, let's go. Next one. Next page. Okay, next page. Let me see this one. Let me see last one. This is the identities lah, right? This is the identities. Okay. Thank you. Next note, if there is. This is the one that you, wait. Show me the left page. Show me the left page. Oh, crazy. R formula. Wow, very greedy lah. Oh my goodness, your teacher is being very greedy. Oh no. No. Show me the question. Show me the question. Just show me the question. Oh, very greedy, very greedy. Very, very greedy indeed. Okay. I disagree with what your teacher is doing lah. What else to say? This is too much. All right. So I have in the Jamboard, you decide which one you want to talk about first. You can also talk about something else.
Can I like have a brief tell me like how everything works first? Because even introduction, when I said I don't know anything, I actually don't know anything. Like I don't understand how any of this work or like how wait, what's the term again? Cosecant, secant, and what?
Yeah.
The
Never mind.
last
I'm gonna help you. Wait, yeah, just wait.
yeah,
I want to ask you one more question, okay? I just want to ask you one more question. You're gonna look at my share screen, and then you're gonna look at Ariel's Jamboard. You're looking at Ariel's Jamboard. Are you seeing it now? This is what they call the triangle trigo. I never see this in your note. Can I confirm that this is unfamiliar to you? This is not in your notes. Your teacher did not cover this. Any idea?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right. Now, I'm going to help Ariel first quickly, and then I'll go to you because you need a lot more, right? So, Nicholas, do something first. Please do something. Anything you do will be fine. I'll come back to you in 2 minutes, okay?
That is.
Okay.
All right. How am I supposed to do it if I don't know how to do anything?
I know, but at least study the previous answer key first lah. Okay. Not this R formula. This R formula is later, right? That note is later, right? Ariel, can I confirm you're still putting questions?
Yeah, wait, I'm like still
Okay.
putting it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's this like really weird question. Okay, it's not weird. I mean, it makes sense. I just can't do it.
Okay.
Sorry, the upload is taking so long. My Wi-Fi is like not working.
I know. It's very long. These days is long. I know. We're gonna switch to OneNote. OneNote will be very fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but maybe after end of year.
Yeah. Wait, did I put it in?
Like even this 4 is probably too much for today already. Too many for today already. Okay, let's just do 4 first, Ken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Then I'm gonna pick the important ones because I think. Wait, let me pick
Don't take too long.
Okay, wait. I can do this one, I think. Or I just want to do partial fractions, and then wait, I need to copy this.
Nicholas, which one are you reading? Sorry. Yeah, you're not reading. Oh, you're reading this one. Okay, I guess that's okay.
I just need to do partial fractions and then the trigo. Yeah.
Okay. If we have time, of course we do more. Okay, of course. Okay, check out the partial fraction first. This one is supposed to be okay. The first step is already wrong, yeah?
Yeah, wait, I didn't upload it in order. Oops.
It's okay. Come. Please follow me. Partial fraction. Focus, please.
Okay, wait. Sorry, teacher Phillips. Can I I need to upload one more photo because it's like the second part to another question, and I uploaded it in the wrong order.
Okay.
I just don't get any of this.
Wait a little bit more. Yeah, just a little more. Just a little bit. Are we done, Ariel?
Oh yeah, I just need to
discuss.
I just get on Zoom again.
I see.
Yeah.
Nicholas, you're not flipping your note, yeah? Are you that confused with page 1?
No, I'm trying. Wait, let me try to understand real quick.
Okay. Right. I'll start with Ariel, but I am following you, yeah. I am following because I also want to know what is in your notes.
Why is the answer for this one only 2? Like if it's about 0 to 360, wouldn't it also get third and fourth quadrant instead of first and second?
I would love to answer that. That is a good question. Give me a minute, yeah. I would love to answer that. That's very important for you to understand. Yeah. Now, Ariel first. Ariel, page 1, yeah. Now, the first step, there's a hands. I don't know what's going on up here,
Oh
but
no. It's nothing. They just asked you to divide it by
yeah.
this in the first step.
Then that is what we need. You
Oh,
don't
I already
see
did that.
it.
Wait.
Then show me the answer quickly. Come on.
Nothing that wait, I need to check the answer because
Are you sure you can do it?
oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it because I did it like earlier.
Okay, Nicholas, the two solutions, right? Now look at half. Point your finger on y equals to half. Point your finger on y equals to half. Good. No, on the point on the line y equals to, that's not y equals to 2. Look, Nicholas, that's not y equals to 2. That's y equals to half. You wrote it as y equals to 2. It's y equals to half.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, write it down as y equals to half, right? Because it's below 1, so you know now. Look at y equals to half. It intersects at 2 points. It doesn't intersect anything at quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 because
yeah.
quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 is below. Now, let me explain to you. Where is y equals to minus half? Minus half? Show me. That one, that's the other two, look. So fair, right? Y equals to half gets 2. Y equals to minus half gets the other 2. They are different. They are not the same.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, they just asked us to find the quotient.
Okay, then let me ask you, yeah, the hands, does it matter for part 2 or not, Ariel?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Because you
then
had to
you're
do
in
it
big
anyway.
trouble. You're in big trouble already.
Really?
Now listen to me carefully. This is power 4 and this is in total power 3, correct?
Yeah.
Why
Wait,
are
what?
you in doubt? Why are you doubtful?
Wait,
It's not okay to
what?
be doubtful.
No, it's power 2.
Oh, come on. This is power 4 and in total. Stop moving it.
Oh, okay.
Stay.
Oh, in total, yeah, it is. Wait, I need to sign in again because my school periodically signs us out of the account of our accounts.
Oh, really? Time to use OneNote, isn't it? It's really time.
Yeah.
But you cannot use OneNote on your iPad. No,
I can.
You can?
Yeah, because
That would be great. That would be great.
I wiped Mobile Guardian from my iPad in like April because of the
You are able to do that, as in without your teacher knowing already.
yeah, without my teacher knowing.
Okay, ingenious. Right, okay. Hey, is the iPad supposed to be yours or is supposed to be the school's one?
It's mine. Like I bought it, so
It's just control. Okay,
it's
understand.
just controlled, yeah, but it's quite easy to take off. So
Okay, so y power 4, y power 3, you must understand,
yeah, I know because you expand it.
even if this is 3, even if 3 on top, this is still improper. Let me repeat this. This is called improper fraction, like in a way that this is improper. This is improper.
Yeah.
Improper fraction cannot partial fraction. Cannot. You must make it proper.
No. So like I said, you have to divide it. You had to divide it anyway. So
So where is it? Where is the result? So what I'm trying to say is this. Then look, this is what you're supposed to write, X plus 2, that's the quotient, plus 2x squared plus x1 plus 1 over x squared x minus 1. Now you're
Oh,
supposed
I
to write
remember
this,
that, like
and then this one
vaguely.
is your partial fraction. Now I'm going to erase this and you're going to rewrite yourself. Some people cannot write this. Let's
Okay.
see whether which one you are.
Okay.
Okay, Nicholas, back to you. Any question on the note so far?
No, not yet.
Okay, then move on. Move on. Just move on. There's nothing else in this page. It's just about y equals to minus half. That's it. Same thing with tangent. Do you understand? It's just the same
Okay,
thing.
let me see again.
Yeah. Too much information, too little knowledge lah. Right? Okay, now Ariel, now it is time to partial fraction, but do you know how to?
Oh.
Now, do you know how to now? Because it's quite, actually, people find this stage to be the easier stage. This is correct, this is correct, this is correct. This is the starting point. If your starting point is wrong, nothing can help lah. That's the bad thing. The thing is easy. The bad thing is starting point gone, everything gone. Can or not?
Like factorize it, right?
Yes, that's factorizing, but this is already factorized. What are you talking about? This is already factorized. You don't factorize it even more. Okay.
Or I don't know.
Ariel, at this point, there is no logic here. Just pretend that there is no logic.
Okay.
There isn't much time to think about it, but there are rules. There are rules. So the thing that can be understood is this one and this one. These two should be okay. That's easy one because you can see it one. Okay.
You see it.
The
Yeah.
confusing thing is this one. This one is the one which is confusing. The rest are easy. Okay. Why is there x? Because the rule is x squared must give birth to x, and then that's it. There's no other rule. I'm so sorry. Just take it as a rule from now.
Okay.
That's it, log. You start properly, you will end properly.
Okay.
Nicholas, are we ready? I already want to talk about all the questions already.
Okay, wait.
Okay, Ariel. At this point, people find even easier. Usually it's natural. If you don't find it natural, good news. I think we can make it feel natural. So do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, now this is the point where I promise you things becomes very easy if you use logic. At this point, use logic. Okay. After this, use logic. Right. The logic goes like this. Partial fraction is the splitting of a big fraction. Let's say 7 over 20 into a smaller fraction. Let's say 4 over 20 plus 3 over 20. Let's say that is the process of partial fraction.
Oh, okay.
Which is not what you usually do. You don't like to do this at all. You like to do the other way, to combine. You like combining, not partial fractioning. That's why it feels a little bit weird. So far, so good? Now, what you want to do right now is not to partial fraction, although that's what you're supposed to do. What you want is to combine. Now, trust me, combine the right-hand side into the left-hand side. You did something wrong though. So just a minute. You did something wrong. You did something wrong. Look at your working. I'm copy pasting it. Look, if there's an x plus 2 here, then you better write down an x plus 2 here.
Oh, okay.
Or just take out both. That's also fine. You add it on later. I mean that's correct, but I mean at the bottom one, the bottom line. Look, the partial
Like
fraction.
this?
Yeah, no, the partial fraction is only this to this. Then you have this x plus 2, stray x plus 2, then you better put x plus 2 here also. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Close your x plus 2. Close it using your hand. Close it using your hand. Do you understand the partial fraction only belongs to the... Close it.
It's
The
only
partial fraction
this.
only belongs to... Yeah, do you understand that?
Yeah.
Then why do you have an x plus 2 there? If you have an x plus 2 there, then you better write down x plus 2 on the right-hand side also.
I didn't know that.
Do you understand? If
Yeah.
not, where did the x plus 2 go? The x plus 2 did nothing. You don't have to do anything to it. It's a good thing. You don't have to do anything to x plus 2. Okay? So
Can I just remove it then? Like pretend
yes,
like
of
bye-bye?
course. Correct.
Okay.
You should just remove it. You should in exam, please don't rewrite things like this. No, stop. Don't waste time. Just scratch the x plus
Just
2. Just scratch the x plus 2. In exam,
okay.
please do this, man. Yeah, please do this. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no marks in, rewriting things. Now, I'm telling you, don't do partial fraction, do the reverse, which is much easier because we have been doing this for a long time. Now, can you do a reverse? Combine 3 fractions into 1. Shouldn't be that hard.
Oh, wait, I get it now. Okay.
Go. Okay, Nicholas, you ready?
Can you tell me this one last one?
Yeah. Which one? Point to it. Please don't. Oh, that's just. Okay, I'm just. The working is very weird. Okay, the working is very weird. It's unnecessarily complicated, lah. Look, this is a quadratic, right? At least we acknowledge that, correct? A quadratic without any c. The c is equal to 0, correct? There is no c, lah.
Wait.
Okay. Yeah, think about
Yes.
it. Correct? Now, Nicholas, if you're very confused, don't be. You can actually just put this in calculator, You can just look at this as 3y squared because I imagine sine x, remember, sine x equals to y, the substitution, right? The substitution, you understand? So 3y squared plus 5y plus 0 equals to 0. Now, this is very easy to handle. Do you understand? Very easy for you to handle. If you press the calculator will tell you y equals to 0 or y equals to minus 5/3. Do you understand what I'm saying right now?
How about this part, the 180 and 360?
Now look at that. So this is now sine x, because remember when you sub, you must unsub. Sine x equals to 0. For 0, you must draw. You must draw the graph, okay? You must draw the graph because when you draw the graph, you know it's 180, 0, and 360. You have 3 answers in sine x equals to 0. Do you understand? Just look at the graph. There is no quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4 here. There is no such thing. Because 0, 180, and 360 does not belong to quadrant 1 to quadrant 4. Understand? Okay, so that's the 3 answer. No? For this one, this is sine x equals to minus 5/3. So you expect 2 answers. Okay. Your NA is absolutely correct, by the way, just saying. Do you understand what's going on?
Oh, wait. I still understand with 0, 180 and 360 for y again.
Do you understand the graph?
Yeah.
Then where is the graph equal to 0?
0, 180 and 360.
And therefore, that's the answer. Really, it's just like that. Ariel, now, would you let go of the denominator? There is no point writing the denominator all the time. Oh my goodness, you're doing wrongly also. Okay, Ariel, you're not doing an effective fraction, yeah, combining. Page 2, please. Okay, Nicholas, are we ready to talk about the other questions? Look at this one. You don't want this one here. You don't want that one here. As a result, you don't want this one here. As a
How does
result,
it suddenly disappear then?
Look, if it is half plus 1/4 plus 1/3, do you make
Oh, because this is just like
2
this
times 4?
times again.
Yeah, why do you make your life more difficult? It is
I don't
really more difficult that way. Don't include the x. The x squared is here. Why? Because that's the original thing anyway. You don't want an additional x. You gotta fix that one first, man. You gotta fix that one. That one is not an option. It ruins everything. It ruins everything.
Okay, I'll redo it.
So you must do a simpler version of the combine. Nicholas, are we ready?
Let me look at question 11.
Oh, okay, no problem. In quadratics, calculator is your friend, huh?
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. That is with the plus, please. You forget the plus
Oh,
C.
yeah.
This is way simpler and this is definitely acceptable. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, the last thing you need to do is to get rid of the denominator. There's no bonus in writing the denominator. Just scratch the denominator. So feel free to write the denominator, and right now at the first line, scratch it. Scratch the two denominators, please.
Like these two?
The denominators, not the numerators, the
Just
denominator.
like,
Yeah, just scratch it like that. Do you understand? Feel free to write it down
yes.
because it helps us think, but it is no longer important. So you scratch it.
Okay.
Understand? Now, at this point, you have two methods at your disposal. Looks like you're doing the long method. Now stop. I'm going to stop you from doing the long method.
Oh, is the coefficient?
Now, the coefficient is the long one. You're doing that.
Okay.
You're doing that right now. The long one is usually not time friendly. You don't want something slow in AMAT. They really test you on your speed also, right? So yeah, you can compare your coefficient later. I'll do it with you later. Okay. Second method, compare coefficient. What you're doing. First method, we'll call it a shortcut. Every teacher teach this because it is just way faster. You're gonna randomly choose an x, which is very strategic. Since you can choose any x, you
Make
better
it 0.
one, which is, in this case, 0 is very good because the C disappears and the A disappears.
Mhm.
That is very good. So you go and do that, please. This is the first shortcut method. Nicholas, are we ready?
Mm,
Feel free to ask,
so,
okay? Feel free to
so
ask.
reading.
Okay. Okay, x equals to 0. Come on, 0, 0, 1. Come on, left-hand side, 1 is very fast. Left-hand side, 1. Correct? Right-hand
Yeah.
side, the 0 is gone. Never write the 0. Just write 0 lah. 0 minus b. That you found b equals to
Oh, okay.
min. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop sabotaging yourself.
What happened?
Go and find your mistake. Okay, minus 1. Thank you. Right? Okay. You can choose another x that makes other people disappear as long as it's
These,
possible. Okay. Are you
these,
happy if they disappear? Check.
yeah.
Okay. Why? Because something else.
Just,
This one don't
just,
disappear and you can find C lah, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, go.
yeah.
Okay, and then left-hand side quickly, come on, it's just 1, 1, 1. 2, 1,
1,
1.
wait, what?
2, 1,
It's
1.
just, it's 2, 1, 1. Okay.
Right? I mean, it's supposed to be a fast method, right? 0, 0 plus C. Now, okay, done. You're done. You're done.
Okay.
Now, can you shortcut one more time? Because there is no more freebies. There is no more freebies. You cannot eliminate anything else.
Mhm.
X equals to 0 and x equals to
So you
1.
just stop everything in.
No, you just choose any random x. It will be fine. You still need to find A anyway. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Choose one more x, which is different, but try not to make it too hard. For example, 2 will be reasonable, I guess. 2.
Okay.
Because 2 minus 1 equals to 1, right? Some people choose minus 1, but I think minus 1 here is way harder.
Okay.
Nicholas, are you ready?
Wait. 2 cos x minus 1 cos x plus 2, 12. I mean, or 1 over 2 cos x plus 1 over 3.
Bobo emang. Siapa yang bangunin? No,
Wait,
aku nggak bangunin nih.
this angle 70. This angle equals 60.
Come, Nicholas. Let's move. Come on, quickly. Ariel, can I see the working?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you chose to. Okay, understand. All right.
Oh, and then I just put it all into an equation.
Yeah, let me see the final presentation. I need to see the
Um,
final presentation, please.
I use this, right? Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Nicholas, are you okay?
I'm looking at question 20.
Question 20, maybe I'll suggest later first. I mean, unless you like radian, yeah. Radian can be additional confusion. I mean, I don't mind lah. If you want, then it's okay. Okay, for your final presentation, Ariel, you lose 1 marks because you forget the x plus 2.
Oh. Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
I don't think you get this, okay? I don't think you get it. Better get it. This one is logic. Okay, I'm gonna explain one more time. I don't think you get it. Please try page 3. Sorry, go to page 3. Oh, super long, right? So on your top, we start with long division, correct? Long division. So we have a quotient, correct? We have a quotient. The quotient appears here, and this is the remainder over the divisor, correct?
Mhm.
So this is equal to both of this. But
Oh, okay.
only
So I
one
need to
partial
add that in.
fraction. Yeah, you need to add it. If not, you lose the mark because you don't
So I
understand.
just put plus x
Plus x plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah, finish. That's it.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. If you could move on, that would be great.
Mhm.
Nicholas, are you still reading? Just to confirm.
No,
Are you ready then?
almost.
Okay, okay. So, Ariel, which one is the next question? Is it the spring thing?
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
how is tan? Oh, never mind.
Special angle. Special angle. Ariel is the spring question, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. For your information, this is the sketching question.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Maybe they ask you to sketch. I'm guessing later lah. Later.
Oh, they did. Like the next part, you can see it on the.
So the format is clear lah. You have a number, two numbers, and 3 numbers. Huh? You have 3 numbers.
Yeah.
Right? So that's clear. So not a surprise. And it is true that the sketching question can be made into a word problem, which usually
Yeah.
means it's a problem.
Yeah.
Until you realize it's just a sketching question throughout. Until you realize that. So what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? What do I
Like
mean
I
by that?
tried sketching it, but I don't really know how to sketch it because it's not in the like normal format.
Okay, so I'm going to sketch it first. Remember, in the end, we are supposed to sketch a cosine graph, which simply means it goes up and down. That's all it means. Understand?
Mhm.
I am going to apply the cosine graph into the problem line. Into the problem. So how do I see it? I have to imagine the spring a little bit. Okay, we never played with spring before, but the spring will go up and down or left and right, whatever. Make sense?
Mhm.
Therefore, my graph, I turn a little bit and then I just make it like that lah. I start from here lah. I will start from here like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. And there you go. That's my upside or my turn cosine graph. Do you understand?
Mhm.
So I have a cosine graph that fits the situation of the question. Usually that makes people feel better.
Mhm.
Now, what is this guy? This
I'm
guy
understand. Yes. tan
is
minus
the
1.
x-axis, or usually, remember this is upside down, so we'll call this the y-axis still, if that makes
Sure.
sense. And this is your x-axis. Do you
Sure,
understand
teacher.
what I'm doing here?
Teacher,
Yes,
why
Nicholas?
can tan square x equal 1 suddenly become tan x minus tan x equal 1?
You just square root both sides, ma. Square root both sides. So sorry, let me just write down. Okay, so tangent square x equals to 1 square root, right? So you have tangent x equals to plus minus 1. I hope that makes some sense. This is important. This is important. Ariel, do you understand what I just drew?
No.
Okay, one more time. The graph is
X
flipped. Okay?
1
Graph
tan
is
x
turned. Would that be okay? 90
equal
degree lah.
-1.
Would that be okay?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear.
Did you see my drawing? Just to
Yeah, I
confirm.
did.
Tan
Okay.
negative.
The normal graph, I turn 90 degree in order to fit the question. Does that make any sense? In order to
Yeah, that
fit
makes
the question. So therefore, this is my x-axis because I turn it, and this is my y-axis because I turn it. Okay?
Okay,
Okay?
this is done.
The cosine graph is flying above here, above the x-axis, because there's this 20 centimeter thingy. So far, so good. Now that's why the B is 20, because that's the effect of B, ma. The effect of, I'm so sorry. I see I did something wrong. The cosine graph should be like this. Sorry, yeah. The cosine graph should be like that. I was wrong. It should be like that. I imagine the spring wrongly. The spring will go upside down. It will go up and down in this manner. Sorry. My mistake.
Yeah.
Now, this depends on how I understand the question. That's why the question is troublesome. It gives you a word problem and a graph to figure out. I figure out the ball will go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down like that.
Oh, that's what they meant.
Yes, and that's why they write all this and draw all that in order to hide the sketch from you. If they just give you the sketch or just give you the function, they find it too easy. So they make it difficult by applying it to a real life situation. To be fair, it is a proper application if you take physics. If you take physics, which you don't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bit disadvantaged there. Now, this explains why the B is 20, because B, this number you learned last week, is the one that shift it up or
Oh,
shift.
yeah. I understood that part.
Okay. And then A is equal to 4. Why? Because A is equal to 4 depends on how many, how many.
Like up
Sure.
and down. Like
Teacher,
Yeah.
I'm on the next worksheet now and I don't understand.
You gotta do the practice from the previous one first. Like, you gotta do at least question 18 or 19. Could you do that please first, Nicholas? Don't move forward. Do question 18 or 19 first, right? On a piece of paper. I will help you if you don't. You should be able to do it, right? You should. I will follow you, yeah? Now, Ariel, I'm going to explain the A equals to 4. The A equals to 4 is complicated until you realize it's very easy. Until you realize it's actually just something very easy. So now, I'm going to write down the answer as 4 pi t plus 20, correct?
yeah.
The complication of this question is that they reverse. Remember last week you faced the reverse question. They don't give you the number. They give
They
you the
give you the drawing.
which you feel like, hey, what's going on here? Like it is an entirely new question, but you went through lah. Now this question is obviously the same, right? They don't give you the number. They give you the story, which is worse than giving you a sketch. From the story, you come up with the sketch. From the sketch, you have to reverse back to the number. That is our situation right now. You're not comfortable with this. I totally understand. What's the first difficulty? Is a reverse. What's the second difficulty? They don't give you a sketch. They give you a story. So far, so good.
Yeah.
There's a third difficulty. This guy. You have never seen this before. What the heck is that?
Yeah, exactly.
So there are 3 difficulties, and if you overcome all the 3, and then you'll be fine. Now, I will first remove the difficulty of reverse. I will just make it a non-reverse. Why? By asking you to sketch this. Okay?
Wait. Go to the next page.
Next page.
I like half sketched it.
All right, let me do that. Okay.
Well, not half is like 1/4 sketch
Okay.
thick.
So remember, this is 2 pi, right? 2 pi. Remember that.
Yeah, but it's
1
like
to minus 1.
1/4 sketch of it.
Yeah, I know. So you should do 10 and minus 10 immediately. You should practice that. I still don't see it. I don't like it at all. This is 0. This should be 20. This should be 30. This should be 10. Where is all that? I still don't see it.
Because after that, I got confused and I thought, what if the like 4 pi t somehow affects it?
Yeah.
Then I was like, what?
Why do you bother about 4 pi when you can do 10 and 20?
Because it's unfamiliar, so I panic and I don't do anything.
Now, please don't do that. What else can I say? There
Yeah.
are unfamiliar things and there are familiar things. If you want to do the question, at least aim for getting 1 mark. I acknowledge that this is unfamiliar.
Mhm.
Don't give up and die. Do the familiar one and get 1 mark. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Do that please right now. We talk about, you do the familiar thing, then we talk about the unfamiliar thing.
Teacher.
Come on, sketch it.
I cannot do question A, teacher.
You cannot, sorry, just use a piece of paper lah, alamak.
Okay, let me do that.
Going to the next page, yeah, Nicholas, yeah, more space for us.
It's really weird. I don't understand. I'm trying to like take a
Look,
little
I
time.
want to show you something quickly. I've been waiting to show you quickly.
What?
If you have a quadratic, next page. Next page. You have a quadratic, immediately sub, right? Sub y equals to tangent x. Would that be okay? That is your first step. The question don't tell you, please do that. It's just way easier. Understand? 8y squared plus
So you want me to do 18, not
y.
17?
Whatever, man, whatever, right? Okay, 8y squared plus 14y plus 3. Suddenly, this is no longer a trigo question. Aren't you happy? Aren't you happy?
Mm-hmm.
So do the sub lah. Do the sub. Do whatever you want, but do the sub so that you get rid of the trigo. Makes you happy. Come on, Ariel. Don't wait too long.
Wait, then like lower it by 20. Yeah.
Sketch it first, please.
Okay.
That's what I
I
teach
have
you.
a water
That's what I
bottle,
teach
mommy.
you. Please. Okay, Nicholas, I want to see a substitution, yeah? Now, I want to see you modify the numbers, Ariel. Please don't talk about shifting down, out, and up, and down. Please don't do that. I know your teacher will do that, and that's fine. Whatever. Just modify the numbers as I told you.
Okay.
Stick to what
Modify.
you can do. Is -1, 0, and 1, 1 minus 0 and -1, right? So then you
Okay.
modify those numbers, right?
10
Okay,
minus
good.
10 and
And
then
then continue, and then scratch, scratch, scratch. Yeah, scratch it too.
um minus 10.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to look at the previous Jamboard already. I cannot teach you already.
Okay.
Okay, Nicholas, you press the calculator because that's what we do, right? Hey, Nicholas, calculator, very slow. So Ariel, either your Jamboard or your physical notes, I do
Wait,
not.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, good, good. Please
Yeah, I'm gonna look
find
at
out. Okay, Nicholas, if this is a quadratic equation, you are done now, but this is not. This is a trigo question. We still have to face the trigo one more time, correct?
Okay, wait.
Because why is
Teacher,
equal to
teacher,
tangent x?
before I get back to this, right? I just need to talk about identities, okay? I know I'm not supposed to do this, but just to make you so I understand. Okay.
There is no identities yet.
No. Well, anyways, so like you see it's a +1 here, right? How does it suddenly become -1 here?
Okay, Nicholas, I'll answer your question this way. Your teacher method is correct. Okay. Your teacher method is great. Your teacher's method is not the easiest method though. What is the easiest method? The easiest method is substitution because you can do it immediately. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to do question 16 by using substitution.
No. I know substitution is correct. I'm just asking about this. How come from only 1 plus 1, there's suddenly got 2 minus 1s?
Oh dear. You are forcing yourself to understand something more complicated than necessary. Yeah? I really mean that your teacher's method is more complicated than necessary. But I'll answer it. There, I hope I answered it. There, that's your plus 1.
A cos square is literally just like cos square. Wait, a cos square is basically like a cosine x times cosine x, right?
Correct. It's a very weird way of writing it. You're right. You're correct. It's very weird.
It's just cosine x times square.
Correct. Correct. That is correct. Okay, Ariel, move to the right a bit. Thank you.
Wait, so
Now, your
So-
labeling is not over 4, okay? So
Okay.
follow what you have learned. It's not over 4. It's 2 pi over 4 pi. As weird as it is the
What?
4 pi, not the 4.
Okay.
Which means this is going to be half. Put the pi there. Put the pi there.
yeah, this is a cos square, right?
How come you have an 8 there? I don't under. How come you have an 8 over
Wait,
there?
I'm confused now. I don't know.
What does your note say?
No,
Cosine
it's just an
2x,
example.
2 pi over 2, right?
Yeah.
That's fine, Nicholas. If it's just an example, that's
Wait, I'm
fine.
confused.
So cos square is just basically like bracket cos bracket square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, don't I just write like this divide by 2?
Look at your Jamboard, okay? Look at
I
your
did.
Jamboard, your note.
No, that's what I did last time.
So divide by 2, right? Correct, right?
Yeah, divide by 2.
Okay, now the number
Wait,
is
why is it
cosine 4 pi x, correct? There's a 4x, 4 pi in front of x, correct?
Mm.
Do you understand that 4 pi is just a number? It's 12 comma something, something, something.
Yeah.
So if it is just a number, therefore 2 pi divided by that number.
Okay.
That's it. There is nothing else.
Okay.
Okay. Please do that, and then you'll be able to answer the question. So Nicholas, now time to use your quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. I'm still waiting for that. This part is the part that you are supposed to be able to do. I'm still waiting for it. If you cannot, please let me help you.
No,
It
I know.
will take too long. This is where you do your ASDC lah, quadrant 1, whatever. Now, Ariel, time to figure out that 2 pi over 4 pi is half lah, correct? Go ahead, write down half.
Yeah, so
Half, write down half. Which means we are not at the range. The range is from 0 to 1. Now, what does it mean?
like you need because I only did one. Like
Yeah,
forgot
so
what it's
complete
called.
lah. So complete the graph. Look. You need more lah. So go ahead.
Can't I just divide it by like 2?
Now, what are you talking about?
Wait, I don't know now.
What are you
I don't
talking
know.
about?
Let me complete the graph.
Yes, please complete the graph. Nicholas, are you stuck?
It's a negative.
Yes. Oh, you do not know how to handle this. Oh, wow. Okay. Look, I'm going to write down the answer first. Negative 14 degree, something like that. So currently, tangent inverse 1/4 minus is a minus angle, which is always the case. Could you just please check for yourself that if you put another fraction, maybe -3/5, just give it a try. It will always be a negative angle also. So this is something you have to deal with lah. -3/5, negative. Okay, it's also a negative angle. Okay, we have to
Yeah.
deal with this lah. So I'll explain it in two ways. The first way is this is neither quadrant 1 to 4, so it's confusing to some people. It's not. Your teacher will there say, therefore, pretend is, this is not a good way of doing it, by the way. I don't think it's a good thing, but your teacher will say, pretend it's positive 14. Pretend, just pretend. Therefore, pretend it's quadrant 1, even though everybody knows that's not quadrant 1. Understand?
Mhm.
That is likely the teacher's method. And therefore, because you have the quadrant 1 value, you can now go and find the quadrant 2 and quadrant 4 value. Do you know why? Because minus tangent should give you quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. That will be your answer.
Then, oh, because quadrant 1 is what? Why can't you find quadrant 3?
Quadrant 3 of tangent is positive. Do I have to remind you?
What?
Do I have to remind you that the quadrant 3 of tangent is positive? Yes or no? Has your teacher taught you that or not?
Then
This is
how is you can do quadrant 1? Quadrant 1 also positive.
like I told you, it's called pretend.
Then you can find quadrant 3 what? You're pretending also.
This is no longer the pretend. This is the answer. And which is why I hate this method lah. Your teacher will probably teach this. I'm going to teach another method, Ken. Okay, another method, yeah. I hate this method. Okay, Ariel, go and label the x-axis, and you'll be fine, right? So now my method simply relies on drawing for a while, okay, until you get it lah. I'm drawing the tangent graph.
Wait. It needs to be 1, right? So like this times 2, which means it's
Ariel, sorry,
Yeah.
this
Uh-huh.
is
Oh, it's
you're
just
making it very complicated. Yeah, it's half times 2. Why?
It's
Because
just 1 and then like
yeah, you have to label everything though. You don't cancel it lah. You still have to label everything,
okay, 1
right?
half,
It's there. Just continue lah. Half.
1/4, 1.
Okay.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
Nicholas, this is the tangent graph. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not.
This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. I have the excess quadrant here, the minus quadrant. I intentionally draw this guy. Will this be okay? Intentionally.
Also,
Here is your -1/4. And therefore, here is your -14. Do you understand? The -14 does not exist in quadrant 1 to quadrant 4. That is what your calculator gives. Your calculator gives you something outside quadrant 1 to quadrant 4. Do you understand?
mhm.
The method goes very simple. It is exactly what your notes say. -1/4 has more than one answer. More than one answer. There. Cetek. Quadrant 2, quadrant 4. The -1/4 had multiple answers, including quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. The calculator.
Wait, so I don't have to pretend it's positive. I can just do 180 minus 14 still. Right.
Yes, I hate the pretend lah. If you ask me, yes, I hate the pretend.
You don't even have to pretend because it is still -14.
I'm telling you that your teacher will ask you to pretend, not me. I don't want.
So no,
You do
wait, so
lah.
I can do the exact same thing, right? I can say tangent x, x equal -14. Then I say I can find quadrant 2 and 4 by minusing 14.
As long as you do it correct, the teacher don't care. I guess I do care. As long as you understand, I care. Teacher wouldn't care.
Like this. Wait, let me.
Okay, Ariel, done lah. Ariel, 2 marks done. Yeah. You go ahead, Nicholas. Go ahead. Do what you do. It's time for you to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ariel, this is a very hard question, okay? It's a very hard question. Now, the last part is also very hard. However, it can be easily understood by the
The
drawing,
graph.
the graph,
Right.
which means if your graph is wrong, that's it already. You should
Yeah.
skip the question. But
Okay.
now we stand a chance because I think your drawing is correct. Now, let me confirm one thing. The pi no longer bothers you.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully,
Just
let's treat it as a number. That's all right.
I was wondering why it's there, and then it's just there to make life more difficult.
No, for the physics students, the pi is a lifesaver. But that's for physics, not for you.
Yeah.
Now, the 28. Now, the question says, duration of time each cycle, blah, 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 less than 28 from the wall. Now, according to your drawing, where is the wall? You must remember that this represents a real thing.
Where is
Where's
the wall?
Yeah, where is the wall? You better look at the question now.
Zero.
Do you understand? That is the wall.
Yeah, I do.
The wall.
Because
Okay.
this represents like the length of the thing.
Correct. Now that you understand all that, now less than 28, it becomes very simple. First of all, where is 28? Well, 28 is
Like
around
somewhere
here.
here.
Okay, so what is less than 28? First of all, you draw a line. It's very easy one. Draw a line.
Okay.
Draw a line. And then less than 28 is definitely the one below there. Simple, right? Correct.
Yeah.
Go ahead and draw first.
That makes sense.
But we are
Yes,
not
teacher.
even at 1 mark.
Does this
We are
make
there.
sense?
We're starting. I mean, the answer looks great to me. I know you're correct, Lo. How about the
No.
other one?
Because you say, sweet, so what's the point of pretending it's 40, it's positive 14
Hey,
if you're going to make it negative
Nicholas,
anyways?
I don't want to defend your teacher's method. I'm not interested in defending his or her method. It's my method I'm interested in because I think it's clearer. Okay?
So
you ask your
I don't
teacher,
have to change it to positive. I just use it as negative and I use minus, right?
you ask your teacher. To me, in front of me, I understand what you're doing. I don't mind. Ask your teacher. Okay?
Okay.
Do something with the tangent x minus 3 over 2 first. Now, Ariel. The answer will be from here to here and from here to here. This is what the question means. Do you understand first? This axis is the axis of time, you see, the axis of t. Do you understand that first?
Oh yeah, first they
We're
should.
looking for this and that. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, we still don't get any marks because I think the question wants a very exact answer. So now we're going to shift gear from graph to exact answer because the graph cannot give us an exact answer.
Okay.
Okay, but the graph helps us understand. That's the whole point. I think you need this. I think you need to understand what we are dealing with.
Yeah.
This is what we're dealing with. And then we do something that now makes sense. Now, hopefully makes sense. 2 cosine 4 pi t plus 20 equals to 28. First thing first, we're going to find this point, this point, this point, and this point. If we find those points, things are going to be fine. Nicholas, why are you stopping? Sorry, Nicholas, we are supposed to do the exact same thing. Come on. This is too slow. Too slow, Nicholas. Too slow. I blame your teacher, though, not you. But too bad you're in this situation right now. Okay, now Ariel, we have successfully transitioned out from the graph because the moment you write this, you no longer rely on the graph too much. Now, would you please solve this question? Solve this equation, please. Continue, Nicholas.
Wait,
Continue.
this will also be.
It's just the same thing, Nicholas. It really is the same thing.
Also in the second and the third quadrant. I mean, it's fourth.
I mean, it's not surprising. Yes, it is in the second and third. Yes, that's not the surprising part. That
Not
is
third,
the expected part. Ariel, are you stuck?
Oh no, sorry. My nose like started bleeding a bit. Yeah.
Okay. Make T the subject, right? That's your goal, man. That's the
Okay.
only goal you want. So slowly make T the subject, please.
Uh. er,
Slowly, slowly. Think carefully. Think calmly.
Okay.
Don't wander. Don't panic. Nicholas, that's the answer. That is the answer. You have 4 answers, and it is good. Yeah, Ariel, just simplify the right hand side, right? Just simplify the right hand side.
Okay, what do I do to this then?
Listen to me. You want to get rid of cosine, get rid of it using cosine inverse. Don't
Okay.
cosine inverse. Why? Cosine inverse cancel cosine, right? Listen to me and remember what I teach you.
Mhm.
Okay, Nicholas, are you okay? This is the minimum you need to understand. You don't understand this, you cannot go further. Cannot.
Minimum.
This is minimum. This whole portion is almost guaranteed to happen in every question. This portion. This is like the last portion.
Okay. So
Do you want
this
to
one is
practice one more? Do you want to practice one more?
okay
Do you
lah.
want to? Okay, one more. But you try to do it yourself. Yeah, try that. Try. Okay, Ariel, right? Cosine that. And of course, cosine inverse allows you to use calculator, right?
Yes.
Now,
Oh,
in
yeah.
this situation, you need to write a note. And the note is, whenever you're dealing with, whenever the x-axis is not degree, you have to assume it's radian. The teacher also do not teach you this. The teacher teach you this in physics. Don't ask me why. Whenever the x-axis is not degree, it is automatically radian.
Oh, yeah, my teacher said that.
Okay. Okay. Then we follow that because we do tend to forget this in exam. We go for the degree because if it feels comfortable.
Oh, wait, I need to set my
Calculate.
put my calculator in radian or something.
You can do that. You can do that. That would be a nice shortcut. Might as well learn that now.
Wait. How do I do it
Okay,
again?
good, Nicholas. Good, Nicholas. Good, very good.
Wait, need to wash
Immediately. Okay, good.
my hands. Need to wash my hands.
Quickly. Okay, Ariel, show me your calculator, please.
Yeah.
It's the menu, I think. Menu. Oh, that's setup. Sorry. Then shift menu. Shift menu. There you go.
2, angle unit 2. Okay.
Okay, then do that again.
Then I do sine inverse 8/10. So it's this thingy 0.643. 0. Then t equals equals 0.051208. 0, 0, 0, 2. Wait, 0. What I write that 0?
Now, I'm gonna stop here for a while, Ariel. This is not a big number. It's a reasonably small number. The question is, does this number even make sense? Who is this number? According to the graph. You must go back to the graph to make sense of things. Who is this guy?
Wait, I need to go back to the question.
The graph is enough.
Okay.
The graph is enough.
Time in seconds.
Yeah, I know, but who is this guy in the graph?
Like the x-axis.
Which guy? Which?
Like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's only one point. Which guy is this? Does equal to 28 means nothing to you? Does making the graph equal to 28 means nothing to you?
Yeah.
Point your finger to 28. You have a first answer there where the graph
Also, you need
equals
one
to
here, one here, one here, one here.
Yeah, and there's more if you continue, but we only need to know this 4. Now, your current answer, Who is this guy?
The first one.
And look at the value. Does 0.05 make sense? Look at the value, look at the x-axis. Does it make any sense?
Yes.
Good. So I think you're positive that this guy is that low.
Yeah. Do I
Okay.
need the rest of the answers?
The answer is no, if you know
Okay.
what you're doing, because you don't want the points. The
Uh-huh. You
question
just
asks
add.
you for the duration. The question asks you for the duration. Do you understand? The duration, not the points.
Okay, so it's just like how long it took to get to there.
I mean, now you have to read the question again, lah. You have everything you need to answer the question as long as you understand the question.
Wait, I already forgot what the question said.
And just go and read it, lah.
Find the duration of time for each cycle, such as the object business. Yeah, I think it's correct.
So your
Yeah, it
answer,
looks right.
your answer is this. This was the final answer. Ready?
Yeah, because it says the duration of time for each cycle such that the object is less. Oh, for each cycle. So you want to find like here to here,
I
like
don't
the
think
two
what you're
points that
doing.
intersects it. Yeah.
Could you just point on the paper? Sorry.
You want because like they ask for duration of each cycle, so it's here to here.
Okay. Can you do that with the help of 0.0512?
Yeah. I
Okay.
just
Then
take half minus that, and then minus. I just take half minus those two.
yes, you're correct.
Sure,
Please do
I'm
so.
back from the toilet.
Okay, Nicola.
Okay.
Let's move quickly at this tab. This tab is where I expect you to be fast, lah. Pa, 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 pa,
Okay,
pa.
okay.
Come on. This is the first time I see your school rushing things a bit unwisely, lah. This is the first time. A bit unwise, I think. It should be y, yeah? Should be y equals to, okay, good.
Yeah, I know. I actually did that. I will notice it.
Okay, show me your final answer, Ariel. Ariel, I think you are correct. Do you
Okay,
understand?
that's nice.
Okay. So the graph is very important for this
Yeah.
kind of word problem question.
What
No
you
matter
say?
what confusion they throw at you, you must get the graph correct or just skip to another question. In the slide. Okay. A good question to ask. Do you want to move on? No. Before you move on, you better write notes. I'm so sorry. You better write
Oh, I
notes.
already did. I wrote like all of this.
Are you sure that's enough?
Yes.
Last one and everything. Are you sure?
What's that?
You need this like 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, right? Please make sure you remember.
Yeah.
Please make
Wait.
sure you write things. You might forget tomorrow.
Yeah. Wait, I might forget in
Time
5
writing
minutes.
stuff. Yeah, correct. That's why you write things. That's why.
I already forgot what to write.
Think clearly.
Course.
Think carefully.
Teacher,
Yes, Nicholas.
I'm assuming this will be third and fourth quadrant.
Correct. And you get a negative, a negative angle, which is a very similar situation to just now, right? It is similar, but now you need quadrant 3 and quadrant 4, which is slightly different. Slightly different than just now.
That means only
What are you going to do?
180 plus, but this is a minus.
I understand the difficulty. Yes, I understand that. So what are you going to do? The method I teach you involves drawing a graph lah.
Okay.
So go and sketch a just sketch. No need fancy.
Wait, I don't actually remember how a sine graph looks.
That will be important to remember. Good.
No, it's because I mean I know how it looks like, but I just can't. I keep forgetting what the difference in a sine and a cosine.
Better figure it out.
Okay, now I know what cosine graph is. It's just this
That
one.
is a good sine graph. Now, you draw a sine graph from quadrant 1 to quadrant 4. You need to include the -1 because the -11 is on the minus side, right?
There.
Yeah, something like that. Okay. You also need to include your -1/5 lah, right? Okay. So where is your -11 and your -1/5? Ariel, just checking. Are you confused?
Wait, what?
No, I'm okay.
Wait, teacher, what?
Whenever you're ready, you tell me. So one more time,
Yeah, I'm
Nicholas.
ready.
Okay, then let's go to the next question. Nicholas first. Nicholas, minus 1 over 5 is y-axis or x-axis?
Minus 1 over y.
Yeah, is y-axis or x-axis?
X.
And that will be absolutely wrong.
What?
Absolutely wrong. Absolutely. On the x-axis, it's always just angles. Huh? It's always just angle. Is minus 1 over 5 angle? Think carefully. Is minus 1 over 5
Oh, minus 1 over 5. Oh.
is
Oh,
angle or not angle? Is angle or
it's
not
not
angle?
angle.
Then it's easy. If it is not angle, then it must be the y-axis. It's quite easy one. If it is angle, it must be the x-axis. Quite easy one also. Make sense?
So like,
Can or not? Can we say it
so
that
I'm assuming I have to make a line of negative 1 up, 1, 1
yeah,
up 5.
something like that? Go ahead. Okay, just
So I make the line. I'm
Rafi
just gonna
around
put
there.
here.
Rafi over there, right? Now, when you draw this line, you found minus 1 over 5, and you also immediately found minus 11. It's just automatic. Do you understand? Not?
Yeah, so
Automatic
here.
to found both. Okay,
And then this is
and therefore that's your
1.
quadrant law.
So
Therefore, that's your quadrant.
and also I also found 1 while I'm at it.
True, which is like a very nice bonus, right? It's very
And
nice.
I'm assuming 1 will be at the tip over here.
Negative 1, you mean, not 1, negative 1.
Yeah, negative 1.
Yeah,
Like
which
at
is to
this
say,
tip.
correct, which is not negative 90, because negative 90 is, over there lah. So
It's
you
negative
found 3 answers. Go ahead and figure it out based on the drawing.
1. So the thing I'm noticing is that negative 1 is only in 1 point.
And that's totally fine. That's totally fine because the graph is only at 1 point. Really? Okay? You must understand, it's totally fine.
Wait, Teacher Phillips, may I use the toilet?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, it's only at 1 point because
Because that's how the graph works.
180 plus 90 and 360 minus 90 is the exact same.
Fair enough. Also can.
Okay,
Again,
so now
you have the 3 answers in front of you. Can you figure it out from the graph?
I mean I can figure it out, but you said the way I'm thinking of doing it, right, is that I have to do simply 180 plus 11, but that's
No, that's correct.
pretending it's
No,
positive.
it's not a pretend. It's not a pretend. Let me tell you why. It's not a pretend. It's different from what the teacher is asking. Actually, the teacher understands what's going on, but the teacher always asks you to pretend. I disagree because your teacher obviously understands. So I'm going to show you what he means by pretending. She actually means something real behind it. Next page, please, quickly.
Okay.
Actually, again, your teacher is not teaching you nonsense. It's the way they teach that I disagree. So now here is your minus 1 over 5, which you
Okay.
immediately find minus 11, correct? And then blah, 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 blah. There you go, your 2 answers. Now, everybody noticed that the sine graph has mirror image. For example, this length, which is 11, right, is the exact same length as this one, correct or not? This is
Yes.
11. This is also 11. Now, this is also 11 because the way the sine graph works, the sine graph is symmetrical. If this is 11, this is also 11. The reason why we call this minus 11, it is because it is from 0 degree to the left 11. You call that minus 11, 0 degree to the left. Now look at this value. This is 180 degree to the right, 11. So you call that 180 plus 11. This one, mirror image 360 to the left, 11. So you call that 360 minus 11. Sometimes we need to go to the right. Sometimes we need to go to the left. The 11 sometimes need to be minus, sometimes need to be plus. That's just how the graph works. Am I making any sense right now?
So yeah, so the difference between this and the other thing is that this is not pretending because you know
You're
how
looking at it. You're looking at it. Correct. The pretend is because you're not looking at anything that is foundational. You're just pretending. But there's no need to pretend. You see for yourself that it works. Why pretend, Why pretend when you can understand?
Ah,
Okay?
yes.
I guarantee you though, this has a bonus in helping you with the hard sketch question. So this is another reason why I teach you, like, because I notice sometimes hard sketching question benefits from this kind of knowledge.
Uh,
So additional bonus.
Yep.
So you get the two answers.
well, I already know what this one is. It's crazy.
The answer will be, you just have to write down as 270, it will be acceptable. Okay, Ariel, you're back, yeah? Okay, Ariel, the first one is identities. So I would avoid that immediately.
Okay.
Okay, the second one, I think no need. I think lah, I think. Oh, also need identities.
Yeah.
So,
Like there was like a whole like more than 10 marks and needed identities and I was like, oh,
okay,
yeah.
Ariel, now I have to ask you something very,
180.
are you aiming for 100%?
What? No. I just want to pass.
Okay, now pass means what, 50% or 60%
Yeah,
or 70%?
50%. Oh, I need to do better because I think I'm gonna fail C math. So like 60 would be really nice.
60%.
Yes.
Which means a lot of very important things. First of all, it means that you can afford 40% mistake. Correct?
Yeah.
Secondly, actually, I like it better. I like it that you don't even do it. Don't even make the mistake. Just don't do. Just don't do. Why? Because you save time. Now, maybe your teacher have been saying to you, hey, don't leave anything blank. Do something lah. Maybe you'll get marks. That is the advice you receive from maybe your teacher since primary one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people hold to that advice very dearly. Now, how about you?
No, not really.
I also don't care. So we are the same, okay? High five, Ariel. High five, screen. Okay, screen high five. Bob. Okay. Do you understand? I also don't care if you don't do everything. Because if you do and you make a mistake, you don't save time. I think when we are a panicky person, having more times help us become less panicky.
Yeah.
I like not doing 35%. I mean, to be fair, it's better for you to do 65 lah. Do 65% just to be safe, so you don't have to do 35%. Now, do you know how many marks is your...
Wait, do you think my exam? I think I have no clue.
I'm sorry,
Because
okay?
like last year they did the EOI and they did it in 2 papers. But this year I don't know. Because we're only doing 1 paper.
Oh, correct. I was assuming that it should just be 1 paper. Hey, Nicholas, if you're happy, you can move on, yeah? If you're happy.
Yeah, so I've done 3 questions from
Let's
that.
assume that, and that's fine. We can move on now. We can move on. If you want to, we can move on, yeah? Move to the next note. We're going to assume
Okay.
that the total is 90 marks.
Okay.
Which means, what is 35% of 90?
Wait, teacher.
Calculate for me. Yes, Nicholas.
Wait, what do you say at the end?
You can move on to the next note. You are at least ready to face, more advanced questions.
As in the next paper or like the next
The
question?
next note is fine. The next note is fine for now. We cannot jump too much. So how many, Ariel?
31.5.
31.5 marks. I'll just put 31, whatever. So now you're gonna do 59 marks. Am I correct? You can do 59 marks. 59 marks is already considered quite a lot for 2 hours 15, I think.
Oh, we get 2 hours for the paper, yeah.
2 hours. So let's assume 90 is the total. Hopefully that's true. 59 marks, you get to not do 31 marks as long as your 59 is correct.
Okay.
So you can afford to lose all the identities question because you save a lot of time.
Okay.
I would like to see it in a very positive way.
Yeah, but if I do okay for A-math this year, then I still want to do it next year. So I'll learn all of it. Right.
If you don't do well with AMAT, do you have the option to drop?
Yeah, but I don't think my parents will allow me to drop it.
So don't drop first lah. Don't think about doing well and then not dropping lah. If you don't do well, you still have to do it.
Yeah.
So whether you
I need to
do well or
learn
not,
all this stuff, all the identity stuff.
let me put it this way lah. Let me put it this way. at the end of the year 4, you have a final test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say at that point you want to aim for, what do you call it, A1 or grade 7? Which one?
Level 7. Yeah.
Okay, let's say you want to aim for level 7. If you don't have identities at all at your disposal at that point, you will still be able to score for A1 as long as everything else is correct. So I don't think you should care about identities right now.
Okay.
I think it's too greedy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to be greedy, feel free to do so. Now, do you want to be greedy or not today?
Yeah.
I warned you already. I warned you already.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Well, teacher.
well, look at your identities. So where is it, Ariel? I'm not going to ask you to memorize, but you have to look at it.
Okay.
Where is your identities?
Wait, let
Okay,
me-
Nicholas, the first page is not that important, okay? It's not that important. It's okay lah. I would rather you move on if you're happy. It's nothing much.
Oh, wait. I just need to this.
Feel free though. Feel free. That's fine. Feel free. Feel free. Wow, your teacher very greedy. Oh, cannot believe it.
Sorry.
Sorry, Ariel, why are you opening why are you opening? Oh.
I'm-
You don't have it on your paper, really. This is not the identities, This is not the identities.
Oh yeah, the identity. I know this is not the identity. It's just this.
You do have to know
It's
that.
the next. Yeah, I know. It's the next
Uh,
chapter. That's here.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay. So now look at option 4. Are you sure you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then
Mm.
sine C equals to sine 30 degree plus 45 degree. So now apply option number 4 here. Stop flipping around. Stop flipping. There's no point. Stop flipping. Stop flipping. Stop flipping. Go back to the identity page. Why are you wondering? I'm only asking you to do option 4. If you can, we continue. If you cannot, let's be fair. We don't continue.
Okay.
Go and apply option 4.
Like on what?
Page. Okay. On your paper, of course.
On my
Sine
page.
A over
Wait, what?
cos theta
Okay.
sine
Look at the Jamboard
2A
and apply option 4.
plus cos 2A equal.
Nicholas, we have 3 more minutes. Can I help you understand something?
Okay, wait. Tan 2A plus 1 equals sec 2A 1 plus cot 2. This is the one thing I hate. I have to memorize almost all of this. And like it's so
True. No, the identities, no. They're gonna give it. They're gonna give it to you,
yeah, but you don't give all.
they give the last 3 lah. The last 3, which is the most important 3, I guess. Okay, Ariel, don't do A, just do part 2. Just do part 2.
Okay, just do part 2.
Just do part 2. Just do part 2. Just do part 2.
Okay.
So write down sine 45 plus sine 30, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Come on, we don't have much
I
time.
know.
Plus cot 2A equal cosec 2A. Sine x plus cosine x
What is your
equals
calculator?
0.
Find the value.
Ariel, you're already starting it wrongly, okay?
I know. I need to just see the top thing. Oh, but I just need to write down this further thing at the top. Sorry.
Sine 45 plus, okay, fine. And then you just have to deal with sine 45 plus 30.
Sorry, 45 plus 30.
Bracket, please, bracket. Now I'm still bracket sine 40. Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to apply
I know,
option number 4.
I know. I'm trying. Wait.
Okay. Wait, let me read this one thing.
Sure.
2 sine x equal 3 cos x.
1 more minute, yeah. 1
2
more
sine
minute.
x. Sorry, teacher. I just trying to. It just this chapter just really,
No, I don't mind you wasting. I don't mind you spending time. I don't mind. I don't mind. Because I disagree with it here, not you. I support you. I support you. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Ariel, don't
Yeah.
do plus minus. It's just
I put plus. I just put plus. I don't know why I wrote minus. It's just,
now my first time seeing you applying identities properly.
uh-huh.
Is it? And the identity stop here, by the way, for this question.
Okay.
We are done with the identities. Now it's time to talk about the special angle, which, last time you're very good at. Now time to remember your special angle, your 30, 45, and 60. Do you remember?
Somewhat.
We don't have much time, so I'm gonna
Yeah, I
give
know.
I'm gonna give the table
Wait,
method.
wait. I remember it. Wait, I remember it.
You need this for your
Yeah.
note. Don't look for it anywhere. Just write this down.
Okay.
Zero, one. Okay. Yeah, Nicholas, feel free to clarify. Yeah.
2 sine x
So
over
now
cos
sign,
x
yeah.
into
We only need to know the sign.
tan
Half,
x.
half root 1, half root 2, half root 3. That's how I would ask you to memorize. Now, the rest is just a flip, no? So reverse order for the cosine, 0, half root 1, half root 2, half root 3, and then 1. Okay, Keston, ladies and gentlemen. So now, tangent is sine over cosine, correct? If you don't understand, then just remember it. 0 divided by 1, 0.
And then this one is the undefined thingy.
Yeah, that's the undefined thingy. And this is just
Okay.
1 because himself divided by himself. And then this is just root 1 over root 3. And this is just root 3 over root 1.
Okay.
Now, use this in your working. You
Okay.
get this, all right? And then after that is circle.
Okay.
Nicholas, we do have to end, yeah? Would that be okay? I would love to continue this with you on.
Okay. It's just one question I have.
Quickly.
This how?
Oh, they just use Doldor. Don't confuse yourself. They're just using Doldor.
Is it oh
It's just Doldor, right? There's nothing fancy. They are not doing anything fancy here. They're doing simple things. We just have to, get used to it.
ah
So Ariel, you are on the right track and you're applying all the
okay,
correct
so bye teacher.
numbers. Bye-bye, Nicholas. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank
Ariel,
you.
if you could continue from here, you are now entering third. You have left trigonometry. So this is now a third question.
Okay.
Now, Ariel, do we need more time to add more right now? Maybe not near exam. Maybe near exam, you'll be very busy. Do you think you need more?
Yeah.
Then what is the day we talk about it during the WhatsApp, using the WhatsApp?
Okay. I don't have school, so
Oh, you
yeah.
don't have school? Tell me what's going on.
Oh, there's OBS and I'm not going. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
That's why I've been
WhatsApp.
like bugging.
Yeah, let's talk about your WhatsApp.
Okay.
Have a
Bye.
good
Thank
week. Bye-bye.
you.
Bye. Okay. Okay, Keston, I can see you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Hey, Keston. Now, how's the homework?
Okay.
Can you do it?
I got some, I don't know how to.
Okay. Tell me the overall situation first. Paper 2 only, right?
Yeah.
Did you manage to time yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. How did the first 45 minutes went? The section B lah.
Like, how do you mean?
When you time yourself, you didn't consciously divide section B and section A, something like that?
Yeah, never.
Did you start with section B first?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need to know. All right. Now, show me your questions then.
Okay.
Are we in the same Jamboard, Keston? Which year did you do? Sorry, I was assuming that you
2020,
okay, 2020.
like the one you sent me.
The one I sent you.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the prelim? You're doing the I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I remember wrongly. I thought you're doing the TYS. Okay, that's fine. For future homework, avoid 2020 and 2021. Yeah, those are the COVID years, so they might be a bit
Oh,
easier, I guess. Might be like. So for warm up, that's good. Okay. Oh, it's a physics question, right? Was expecting chem, but physics is fun. Now, tell me, what is your question? Today is only you. Let's make the best out of it.
wait, I thought you asked me to do physics paper.
I asked you to take a break of chemistry. Really?
You asked me, no,
Oh
because
yeah, because
physics
we want to
covers.
make sure, yeah, want to make sure whether your physics is that good, lah, right? Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do so. Now, please ask what is your problem.
It's just part C.
Part C. Okay, right. Okay. Semicircle when viewed. Oh, wait. I thought we talk about the exact same question.
Yeah, but like I forgot how to do.
Nice. Tell me which one's the critical angle.
It's given 49.
So this one, right? Critical angle. Now,
Yeah.
that means everything else after that bounces, right? Now, let me be clear. Which one bounces? The one near B or the one near A?
B.
Okay. So the point is, it does not exit, right? Does not exit. Correct? It does not
Yeah.
exit. Well, this one exit, and that's all you need to know. That is really all you need to know. Here is a wall, correct? This is the wall. So this is the wall, correct? This is B. Now, why would he put it at B, when the critical angle is 49? This question already sounds very fishy. Now, I'm going to put this point as point C first, Ken. Let's just put it at point C, the critical angle, correct? So obviously from A to C, the light exits. Am I correct? The light
Yeah.
exits. So will the light exit in anywhere else besides the line AC?
No.
You're wrong. It exits here also. It exits here, here also. Do you understand? We live in a 3D world. AC is only one light from the lamp. The lamp shines everywhere, including to the left and to the right. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
So this point is also when it cuts off. It cuts off at the same distance lah. Actually, yes, it cuts off at the same distance. So you will automatically get a half circle lah because of that. If there is no wall, you will get a full circle. It is a matter of exiting and not exiting. Will this be okay?
Yeah.
As for the radius AB, I have no comment. He say AB, I say AB. I mean, I don't have to draw. I disagree with his AB. I think it's supposed to be AC. But the shape is semicircle, so you just have to argue from exiting the water or not exiting the water. Kind of easy to phrase. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Wait, so how do you calculate it?
The distance AB.
Yeah.
Simple trigo. Come on. Come on. Simple trigo. Come on. Come on. A simple trigo that involves a 90-degree triangle. Math in physics is not hard.
Why is it 90 degrees?
In math, they teach you to invent your own 90-degree triangle, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so you have a lot of triangles to choose here, but please choose a 90-degree triangle whenever possible. So where is your triangle that you choose? Show me.
The
Which
14.
triangle will help you? Go ahead, draw something. Doesn't feel like that helps you to find AB lah. It really doesn't feel like that triangle helps you with AB, right?
Yeah.
Okay, choose another triangle which helps you with AB. A 90-degree triangle, please. That helps. If possible, 90-degree. The AB, look, you keep drawing a triangle that does not include AB. Where is AB?
Okay.
Right? The triangle must at least include AB. Okay, right? Okay, there's that AB. Right? Okay, sure. Oh, so happens it's also 90 degrees. So that helps lah. Now, can you do it?
Is it like that?
you can use sine rule, which is totally fine because you are correct lah. You can use that, no problem. Okay. Now, at this point, please check the answer key. See whether the answer key uses the 60 degree or the 49 degree. I find the 60 degree to be extremely weird lah. Right? Would you please kindly check the answer key?
The paper for this that you gave me no answer key.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna settle that problem. Tell me which school is this? Sorry,
Zhonghua.
Zhonghua. Okay, I'm gonna find it for you. You ask your next question. Oh, hmm? Um, okay. Castana is 2020 Zhonghua SA2. Am I correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, how come I'm looking at a very different paper from yours? Hmm? Wait, what's going on here? I'm gonna share my screen just to make sure. Um, hmm, this one. I'm looking at this Zhonghua Secondary Prelim 2020. Are we looking at the same question page? Are we doing the same thing? Is this the same?
yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Then
question, I think.
oh, question 2. There you go. This one is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I'll stop sharing. Oh wow, you're right, man. Doesn't have answer. That means you cannot mark yourself, isn't it? But that's bad. Do you have a new question? Oh, you have. Yeah. Good. What's your problem?
Like, I don't know how to explain why the zero force. I mean, zero work done.
I'm sorry, to transfer 1 kg of the reservoir water to the tank.
Yeah.
Sorry, the pump. Oh, there's the tank. Sorry, I was trying to find the tank. Sorry. I'm sorry. Why did you say the work is 0? Did you say that the work is 0?
Like 500.
500 is fine. Okay, explain how you obtain your oh. Okay, so the answer is the answer is not 500. That's the problem. The answer is 100. That's already giving you a lot of hint. Why is the answer 100?
Cause I don't know.
Okay, let's see whether your physics is as good as it is. Okay, now without the pump, tell me what happens to the water inside the pipe. It's a pipe. Please tell me.
It stays there.
Again, draw something. Tell me what happens to the water. You mean there is no water, is it? Okay, let's pretend first that everything is empty lah. The tank is empty and everything lah. So there's no pump. Let's just say that there's a valve there, and then I open the valve lah. So what will happen to the water?
It will like go out.
And go where? Tell me. Draw something for me.
It goes in the reservoir.
Okay, the reservoir has water, right? Here's the water. The water is now red, okay? Inside here, the pipe is also red, okay? That's all water, correct? The valve is currently closed, so no water over there. For some, yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, so now tell me, when I open the valve, currently in the pipe, there is no water currently. But now I open the valve, what will happen to the water? Will the water do anything? Don't tell me the water go to the reservoir because the water came from the reservoir.
It will push the water into the tank.
Without the pump, really. Let me clarify this. I'm waiting for you to draw something. You're not drawing. You're saying that the water goes up. Something like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
So why do you need a pump? Maybe something wrong with the designer of the HDB. There is no need for a pump. Are you sure about this?
Oh wait, no, it will go in the reservoir because
The
there's no
water comes from the
gravitational.
reservoir. The water comes from the reservoir. Come on, the water comes from the reservoir. Don't say the water go into the reservoir.
But then the water at the tank has more
Oh, no.
gravitational force.
No, you're absolutely right. No, let's pretend that the water tank is empty. Because,
Oh.
Why? Because the tank, because after you pump the water to the tank will actually flow to the people's house by gravity, which is why the tank is there. So let's say the people use, I think after 2 days, the HDB regulation is 3 days or something like 3 days, it will be empty. Okay, good. Now, currently, there's an empty tank, and I agree with you. Finally, I agree with you. The water will stay here without any pump. Correct? Okay, so the pump was broken. We replaced the pump now. The tank is now empty. The resident is waiting for water from the tank. Okay. So how many work does the pump need to do?
10 height,
I'm sorry, what?
and
Sorry?
like 10 meters, so it's like
Yeah.
100.
Thank you very much. You understand? Lah? Okay. Your physics needs improvement, but there you go. You understand. Now, therefore, explaining your answer suddenly becomes easier, I guess, because there's something to explain. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. If you cannot give it, tell me lah. But if can, please sentence it yourself first. Okay. Wonderful explanation. I feel it is more than enough. You okay, guys? Then?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hmm. Let me make it bigger. Okay, fine. Now, what is your question?
Like part B.
Hmm. I'm checking your part A first. Oh, that's 80. That's right. I thought it's 50, right? It's fine. Okay, looks good. All right. Wow. Okay, right. In the end, it's still basic thing. So your basic just a little bit lacking, right? Please pay attention. This is not moving. We call it equilibrium. Would that be okay? Fancy word.
Yeah.
Equilibrium means three things. Now, this is the foundation. You tell me whether you understand. It means total f x equals to 0 in the horizontal direction. Total fy 0 up and down direction. Total moment, that means clockwise, counterclockwise, is equal, meaning total moment equals to 0 lah. Total moment equals to 0, clockwise equals to counterclockwise. Total fy equals to 0, well, up equals to down lah. Correct or not? Total fx, left or equals to right. That makes some sense? Easy to understand lah.
Yeah.
So now, do you get it? You have used total moment anyway. You have used this. There is no point thinking about moment. The moment is already used. Make sense?
Yeah.
Think about the other two. Does that make any sense?
No.
Is there any left and right forces here, you think? For example, the fx here, you're saying?
I don't know.
Okay, for the fx, would the fx contain a left or a right component? Yes, no, don't know.
Don't know.
The answer is not don't know, but no. But why? No, because the question say there's only three forces. There is no other forces. Hey, your hand is not moving. If your hand is not moving and fx contain something to the right, for example, but the problem is there is nobody that goes to the left because there's no other forces. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So can fx contain a left and a right?
No.
No. So both, in this case, will be 0 equal to 0. Left equals to right, but both don't have. Now let's talk about the up and down. Total forces up equals to total forces down. You still don't get it?
No, but how do I know if it's up or down?
Look at the other forces. What do you think?
Up.
Okay, if the fx is up, so it's gonna be fx plus fb, right? fb is
Yeah.
40, right? And then the total down will be 30. Anything else going down?
No.
Does this make any sense?
No. Oh. Okay.
So what is fx?
More weight.
By how much?
210.
You understand?
Like, what is it called?
What do you mean by what is it called? The
Let's
direction.
see.
Oh, you can just say pointing down, or actually you can just say pointing down.
Oh, okay.
Or in the opposite direction of FB, or in the direction of W also can. Those
Okay.
kind of.
Tidak, itu takoyaki. Gila, gila, coba, bangsa.
Has your teacher ever mentioned vertical, horizontal moment?
I think so.
Right. Keep it in mind, okay? Keep it in mind.
Yeah.
What is the question?
For this one, it says that the flyaway hair is neutral. But then I thought flyaway hair should be like charged because there will be attractor and repeller.
So that makes sense. That makes sense. That means you should have how do I say suspect the topic of this question. What is it?
Like electrostatic charging.
Most probably, yeah. So I think you're thinking about the right thing lah. Now let's see. Conditioners, blah blah blah. So sorry, this is section A question really, not section B.
Yeah, section A.
Oh wow, a bit long. Okay. So blah blah blah, cationic polymers being a positive charge, the oily end. Oh, he does not. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. Okay, so for part A, you do not need the conditioners. Clear first?
Yeah.
So why do you say that the hair is neutral? That is perhaps the comment of the polymer, but that's not what part A is, because part A is combing, and combing, we are not dealing with conditioners yet. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Do you understand how to explain part A? Because actually, I think you already know. I think that.
Yeah.
Okay, please sentence it for me just to check. One second. Yep, that's it. That's it. I think the next question will be, how does conditioner help, lah, right?
Yeah.
Can you answer that part?
It just makes the hair neutral.
Yep. So you're assuming that the hair is negative though. You're assuming that because nobody seems to be able to tell why some things become negative and why some things becomes positive. So in this case, we are assuming the comb, the plastic makes the hair negative lah, which means the comb becomes positive. But we don't know why. How do we know all that? We are assuming it from the polymer. As a chemistry student, you know cationic means positively charged. I mean, they tell you also lah. So you assume that here is negative. If there is nothing else, we can move on. Hmm. Tell me what's your concern.
I don't know how to find the current of the circuit.
I see. Right. Okay, so they give you a graph because it's no longer behaving like a ohmic thingy. Probably lah. Probably, yeah, probably. We're guessing lah. Or rather, the graph tells us the R is ohmic, the L is not ohmic, which is what we expect, right? The bulb doesn't behave ohmic lah. Am I making any sense so far?
Yeah,
So when the bulb is not ohmic, we can no longer use formula. It is not weird that they ask you to use a graph. A graph represents the formula that you don't have access to. Now, even though you do not know how to use the graph, but at least it makes sense for them to give you a graph. Can we accept that first?
yeah.
Okay, now look at the situation of L and R. They have one thing which is the same. What is it?
Both start from 0.
They are in series or parallel?
Parallel.
And therefore they have the same.
Voltage.
They
Okay.
even tell you which voltage lah. They even tell you, right? They even tell you. The variable, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose you will assume for now lah. Okay, the result of the result is voltmeter is 6.5. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The question is not complete. Is this still the Zhonghua?
Yeah, this question 9.
Yeah, just put in the other question first. Well, let me check whether we are missing anything or not.
Oh yeah, the ammeter is 2 ampere.
They tell you the ammeter is 2 ampere.
Yeah.
That is the missing part. If they tell you ammeter is 2 ampere, then first thing first, you can find the voltage of the L. Ammeter is 2 ampere. Hey, come on, lah, you are. Ammeter is 2 ampere. We ignore the R, okay? Don't go here. Ignore that. We take this one and then you find the voltage, which is 6, right? So across here, 6 volt. Okay, across there, 6 volt. Correct, correct. Across here, 6.5. Let me just confirm. Yeah, okay, yeah, we just confirm. Okay, good. It is very weird, isn't it?
Hey, why use 6 volts? I thought you said the voltage is the same.
No, it's not the same with the voltmeter. It is the same between this and that, lah. Sorry.
The L and R.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about the variable voltage supply. The variable voltage supply means we do not know what's the voltage, and it is very disturbing, I guess, because we are supposed to know that, lah. We are supposed to know that. Everything carefully, yeah.
No, you don't use this one.
Confirm already. Okay, I understand already. Okay, so the circuit is very confusing, lah, right? I'm gonna ignore the 6.5 first for now, yeah. I'm gonna ignore the 6.5. I'm just gonna write down slowly here. 6.5 volt. Okay, now, the 6 volt. Sorry, diameter first. Diameter. Okay, diameter says 2 ampere, right? 2 ampere. So automatically the light bulb is experiencing 6 volt, correct? Automatically lah. Would that be okay? This is just according to the graph, ma? I mean, I'm not looking at this point just for the sake of looking at the point. I mean, I don't know why their voltage and their current should be the same. I don't think their voltage and their current should be the same. But I know that the question tells me ammeter is 2, so confirm this is 6. Can you accept that first?
How do you know the resistance of the bulb?
You do not know the resistance of the bulb right now, and you don't need to in the graph.
Oh wait, yeah, okay.
I mean, you can find it though. I mean, the good thing is now I can find it, which, basically means the resistance is 6/2, which is 3 ohm, which is nice. I can find it. Clear? I can.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of things just from here because this is 6 volt, and I'm going to assume this is, I'm just going to assume that this is 0, okay? 0 volt, and therefore this is 6 volt. Can I do that? I'm just going to assume that. This is therefore the 0 volt. Just going to assume that, okay?
Yeah.
Now, considering that the R is also 6 volt, do you understand? Because of that. And therefore, because of that, I now are able to find the current here. I also have a current based on the graph. What is it? I think it's 1.15. No, 1.2. Correct? Please confirm using your own drawing. Correct or not? 1.2.
Yeah.
I think it's 1.25. Wait. Okay, decide for me 1.2 or 1.25.
25.
Okay. So 1.25 ampere, which again I get from the graph, which therefore if you want the R, also quite simple, 6/1.25. Please confirm that this is actually not 5. What is this? It's not a very nice number. Actually, this is a very bad number. But I think it is 1.25. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, it's 1.25. So what is this number? If we ever need it,
4.8.
4.8. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So if we ever need it, we have it, right? Now, he wants the resistance of the resistance wire. Do I need it? I don't know. I think I do lah. Wait. Oh yeah, I do. Why? Because now I have a lot of options in my disposal. I am going to do the option which ignores the variable voltage supply. I'm ignoring it because I can do voltage division instead. I realize that this is 6 volt and this is 6.5 volt. Of course, it means that the variable voltage supply is 13.5 volt lah. Do you understand? That is what it means, but I don't care. Understand? I'm gonna do voltage division instead. Do you understand? If I'm not making any sense, please tell me. This is like the first time I mentioned voltage division for you lah.
What's voltage division?
Series resistance divides voltage. Parallel resistance divide current.
What?
Uh-oh.
Write it out.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna write it out. That's not useful. Okay. Next page, please. I'm saying it in the summarized form. You're confused? Please tell me. Let's say this is 9 volt. This is 2 ohm, and this is 1 ohm. They are in series. Do you understand?
Yeah,
This is automatically 6 volt. This is automatically 3 volt.
yeah.
That's voltage divider, voltage division, voltage divider. Okay,
Okay.
let's go back. Do you understand that the resistance wire here is in series with everything here lah?
Yeah.
And the R here will be, 3 minus 1 plus 4.8 minus 1 minus 1 equals to. Do you use this in your calculator? It would be nice to do that. Please try this in your calculator. It's slightly faster. You can also write down like this in in your working, no problem. Just simplify it.
1.846.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry.
1.846.
Okay, I guess you just keep it that way lah. Just keep it that way in your calculator because the voltage ratio is currently 13 to 12, right? 13 to 12. And then this is equal to the R ratio. Look. The R ratio, you have one of them 1.84 something something, so you have the other guy. Do you understand?
You already had 12.
It's 6.5 ratio 6 lah. So it's like 13 over 12.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm just making it nicer.
Yeah.
Does this make any sense? You have done this quite a lot, correct? This is called the voltage divider lah. The V
Yeah.
ratio equals to R ratio. Then you know what I'm talking about. Look. Now, I didn't know at the start that I will need the resistance, but I noticed I have them. So we'll just say so happens it benefits us, the resistance. I have the habit of finding whatever I can find, even though the question never asked me to find the resistance. It turns out it is very useful. You wouldn't suspect you can find resistance from the graph. Would you suspect that?
Oh,
Then remember one thing, Keston, because you're a smart person. The Ohm law is a triangle, correct? VIR, a triangle, correct? It's
yeah.
a triangle. A triangle is always like this, isn't it? If you know two, you know the other one. Correct? Right? If I know two, I know the other one.
Yeah.
The graph gives you two, man. The graph always gives you two. It gives you voltage and current. Doesn't give you resistance lah, but no excuses there. No excuses. And so it turns out we do need the resistance lah. So it turns out. It's a very convoluted question. It is a very good question for practice lah. Any question?
No.
All right. What is your question?
How come the ampere is a? I mean, how come the ampere is 10?
Well, whether he's saying 10 or not, he's saying whether the fuse is suitable or not. I don't think the fuse means the current is 10.
Yeah,
What is the current? Tell me.
it's like a decimal because P equals IV,
Of course, which is the current of the TV is
like 0.2.
oh yeah, it is 0.2 ampere lah, right? Okay, and you know that the current is quite small, which is good, I guess, which is good, right? Less power lah. So 0.2, wonderful. Now a fuse of 10, you know how a fuse works, right?
So it's not suitable
Because
like if there's short circuit, then it won't be able to detect.
you're correct, but why won't be able to detect? Because
It only will like open the circuit if it's 10. And then if there's like a bit more than 0.21,
it should be a bit more. It should be a bit more, right? 10 is just way too far from 0.21. It will damage the TV first. Do you know that the fuse protects the TV, not the user?
yeah,
All right. So if you want to wait until 10, very likely the TV is frightless. Very likely. So the fuse is too big. What fancy words can you use here? Maybe you should phrase it this way. You should use a fuse reading closer to 0.21 ampere. Maybe you say it like that because, yeah, maybe that's the nicest thing you can say.
okay,
Anyway, you understand what's going on. You
yeah.
understand.
The very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name.
Your question is?
I don't know if it attracts or repels.
Um, sorry, why did you say attract or repel?
It's like when there's the magnetic flux, that one, when the magnetic material is leaving, and the electromagnet will attract it.
The magnetic material is leaving? You mean the magnet? You mean the magnet?
Yeah, the magnet, yeah.
Okay, right. But why would the magnet leave? Sorry, which because this part we have to understand the schematic, right? The drawing itself. Which part do you think is moving?
The coil
Correct. And the coil is attached to the
magnet.
you have a physics problem, not the schematic problem. In this situation, you really think that the coil is attached to the magnet? Really?
It's just wrapped around now.
The way it is wrapped around, must it be fixed?
No.
Okay, then it is not attached. Okay, maybe I understand you wrongly. So what is it attached to? I mean, to be fair, you do not know how a loudspeaker works, and that's why they draw for you. That's fair, but currently you miss. Look, the question tells you the coil is attached to what? The question tells you, what is it?
The wire
The wire is the coil. The coil of wire is attached to,
or the loudspeaker.
all right, the paper tube around to the loudspeaker. So they are one unit, right? Now, whether you know how a speaker works, now, which one is moving? Do they tell you? Do they
The
tell you?
cone.
The coil is moving. If the coil is moving, the paper tube moving is blah, blah, blah. The magnet is not moving. The coil, however, is moving. Nothing wrong with that. We can move the coil, make the magnet stay. We can do it the other way. That's totally fine. He decides to move the coil, not the magnet, for good reasons. Do you know why?
Because it's easier.
Yep, because it's way lighter. That part of the cone of the loudspeaker is very light, and I think you want it that way. You do not want to vibrate a magnet too heavy. A magnet cannot be light. Okay. Still, do you understand your own question?
So it gets attracted.
That he does not ask you for that. He asks you for the direction of current. Is it important if the coil is attracted or not? In any case, he actually tells you whether the coil is attracted. He actually tells you, I think you do have a reading problem, probably. The question tells you whether the coil is attracted or repelled. What is it? Is the coil attracted or repelled?
Attracted.
Oh dear. Okay. Wait. What? The cone moves left, right? You're
Yeah.
touching. Cone moves left. Now, does this look like the coil is being attracted by the magnet?
No.
Okay, so the coil is being repelled by the magnet. Would this be okay?
Yeah. Oh,
And the reason is because the moment you realize that you know the north and south of the coil, what is it?
right-hand grip rule.
Sorry, what?
Right-hand grip rule.
No, the right-hand grip rule, yes, but you need the north and the south of the coil,
Yeah.
which is,
Like north is on the left.
and south is on the right. Thank you. Okay, you're done.
Okay. But then how do you explain that it's repelled? Because it moves to the left.
Fair enough or not? Fair enough. There is no other reason for it to move to the left except by repelling, I guess. Does that make any sense?
Like, is there a better way to phrase it?
Oh, I wouldn't care about repelling. Oh, do you mean by phrasing? Okay. Since the cone moves to the left, the coil has a north pole on the left and a south pole on the right. I will just focus on that. Does that make any sense? That's probably fine.
Yeah.
That's probably fine.
Okay.
And then I can immediately say by right-hand grip rule, blah, blah, blah. What is your question?
Because like my answer have like 40. I don't know what's the rate of heat. And I don't know if it should be like very big or very small.
Ray of heat. Okay. Let's say you do not understand what is rate of heat. Let's say, right? You only understand heat. But they did tell you it is in watts. Watts you understand, correct?
Yeah,
Watts is something, yeah, joule over.
time,
Time,
how many
correct.
hours,
Depends lah, depends.
Yeah.
It's actually joule over second lah. Actually joule over
Yeah.
second. But the time can be more than 1 second. In this case, I think the time is 24, but you still have to put it in per second lah. What is joule per second? Now, is that your problem?
No.
Then what is your problem?
Because like at first they ask you to find like Q equals MC delta theta.
Oh, that's fine.
And then after that they ask you find the QL.
QL, yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Then is it just those two divided by each other?
I'm sorry. Why would you need QL? Because I don't see the full question. Why would you need QL?
Because QL is like in kilowatt hours.
I know this question. Sorry, oh, I'm sorry. QL is the internal lighting load. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I understand. Okay. Look, it's a long question. You have to understand it, right? QP. By the way, Q is in joule, right? Okay, Q. So QP, you understand? As in, I think the refrigerator has to work QP lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then QL, is that the job of the refrigerator also?
Yes.
You clear, yeah? I'm just making sure you don't have a reading problem because previously you have, maybe you have a few reading problems. So what is the job of the refrigerator in this case?
To cool it down.
I know, but I mean in numbers, loh. We're physics. We're studying physics, now. So a bit of a number would be nice. What is the number?
What's the number?
I mean, to cool things down, like how heavy, what kind of how can I explain it without spoiling the question? QP is the job of the refrigerator, correct? QL is the
Yeah.
job of the refrigerator. Anything else is the job of the refrigerator?
No.
All right. So the job of the refrigerator is QP and QL. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then he tells you about watt. Unfortunately, Q is not watt lah, right? QP plus QL is going to be joule lah. I'm giving you too much hints already, by the way lah. You still don't get it.
No. Wait, is it just those two plus together divided by 24?
Does that make any sense? Don't divide by
okay.
24 though. No, don't divide by because it has to be in seconds.
Oh, okay.
Correct? And that's it. You're correct. Wait, have you ever thought about that?
No.
You thought about it because of our discussion just now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. But I must admit that it is confusing. I must admit.
Yeah, but why did you change kilowatt hours into like watt second.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's already kilowatt hours. Is it already kilowatt hours?
No, because QL is in kilowatt hours.
Which they ask you to do it. They ask you to do it in kilowatt. They know they don't. But if it is in kilowatt hour, is it a good or a bad thing?
Bad.
No good. Just divide by 24 hour, ma. I
But
mean,
then
kilowatt
they want it
hour
in
divided.
watts.
Okay. Then
Oh yeah, okay, okay.
then you get what I mean? Is it
Yeah.
better to change it to watt or to change it to kilowatt hour, right? Which one's better?
Kilowatt.
Kilo hour lah. Yeah. If you could just change QP to kilo hour, you have an easier time. Don't be afraid of it. Uh-oh. You do not know how to do this?
I just forgot how to describe.
Tell me. The instant after, is A moving up or down?
Down.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Oh. Hmm. Uh-oh. Hmm.
I know up.
Okay. Why is it up?
Cause like you draw another
Very,
wave.
very good. Very good. Following the direction of the travel, right? Following it
Yeah.
lah. Okay. And so it means you know the method lah. Right. Good. Okay. So going up now. Let's see. Time equals to 0 lah. Now, this is not time, right? It's not time. This is time. So this is a snapshot of time equals to 0. It's a photo, right? Snapshot equals to 0. I mean, you should know how to describe it now. No?
Let's just say like it goes up until t equals whatever, then goes down.
Then goes down until and then goes back again. But
Oh,
you may want to describe it from the period point of view. Tell me what's the period? Because you say one complete cycle. I think you want to find out the period. Do you have the period?
they asked us find before that is
Very good.
1.25.
Okay, 1.25 second, right?
Yeah.
Okay, which I will then say from, this is how I will say it to guarantee full marks lah. From t equals to 0 to t equals to, well, whatever lah, 1/4 times 1.25. Understand? Okay, the a goes up lah, right? And then from t, 1/4, 1.25, whatever that is, to t 3/4, 1.25, it will go down. Okay, from this point to the lowest point, right? From peak to low. Understand? And then finally,
Yeah.
from the last one, the 3/4, 1.25, until 1.25, you will go back to the original position. I will split it to 3 at least lah, just to guarantee my marks. Am I making any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a different paper already, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, sorry, what is the question?
Wait, why is the answer? Is the answer supposed to be like very small, like in decimals?
Looks like it because the current is very small, right? The time is very small. I mean, this is definitely Q equals to IT, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you should call it decimal. No. Remember, this is physics. Physics is the subject that uses standard form
Oh,
to its fullest. You may want to just voluntarily describe it in standard form, right? The
okay.
decimal doesn't help. Now you tell me what's the answer according to you. I want to see. I want to see your standard form. Plus, this will need to be 2SF, but I think it'll be fine.
Like 4.5 times 10 to the power of -7.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I agree. In the unit of?
See?
Yeah. Okay, good. Understand.
I don't know how to do part 2.
Sorry, I missed that. Oh, there you go. I think they probably combine it with the MC delta T lah, something like that. That was obvious, lah, yeah. Now the power of the heating element. Any connection with the temperature of air flowing out of the dryer? You think? The question seems to be helping you that way.
Yeah. It's like,
I understand that Q equals to MC delta T, for example. For example, if you want to do that, does not have watt. But I thought that's just the same problem with the refrigerator. They are asking you what in a Q, in a heat situation. This is also what? Power. But you may want to use the heat. Is it that hard to deal with what? Okay. Let me okay. Let me do it. This guy, yeah, this guy. So this guy is going to be which is definitely going to be Q over T. Let's just put it that way. Make sense or not? The power will be that.
I think you do have the T or
I understand. No, you're absolutely right. Okay. At the same time, you also don't have M.
yeah.
Well, that solve the problem. That's one way to look at it.
Okay.
Another way to look at it, your choice, yeah. the choice. This is the first option, the second option. The second option is I just set time equals to 1 second. The question doesn't give. I just set because it will give me the mass. No? Now I have the mass. And now I also have the time. That also works. Because
Okay.
right now I don't even have the mass. So double problem, you just solve it that way. But they are both the same thing. They're both the same. Do you often do careless mistakes? Careful ya, Gaston. Careful. Right. Okay. You have to make the assumption of this being hotter or colder, lah.
Yeah.
And you assume that it is colder, basically. Does that make any sense?
Oh, no. Okay.
Alright.
I put another question inside already.
I'm sorry, you're saying?
I put another question on the next
sorry.
page.
Yeah, okay. Question is?
I don't know how to.
Okay, what's the mercury doing here, you think?
Close the socket.
Close the circuit. Close the circuit. Close the circuit. Oh, okay, that's fine. Sorry, you mean conducting. Okay, I understand. Okay, Okay, I think, oh dear, I don't want to spoil the question. I am, the two wires doing that? The two wires doing that? No? The two wires pushing each other away or pulling each other? No? Yes, no? No? Do you remember?
Like the magnetic field.
Yeah, the magnetic field is different because the current direction is different, and therefore one will repel and one will attract. And doesn't this seem to be that situation?
Yeah.
What do you think then? What do you think? If you forget, please tell me.
Attract.
Yeah, correct. Hey, wait. Oh, correct. No, absolutely correct. You know, right? The one with the same direction, the one with the different direction, repel, right?
Wait, what is the
The one with the same direction attract each other. The one with the different direction or current repel each other.
Oh yeah.
Correct, right? I mean, you can remember that, you can understand that, whichever you want.
How do you explain the attraction?
Right grip rule. Okay, you have two options. You can use the right grip rule or you can use the Fleming left hand rule actually. Which one do you want?
Right hand.
With the right hand rule, the magnetic field here by this guy is going in, right? One guy is going in by this left guy, right? By the right guy, the magnetic field is going out, correct? So they cancel each other. Am I correct?
Wait, what's the middle one from?
So what do you mean this thing? This thing?
The middle one.
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm analyzing the magnetic field, because right grip rule gives you current and magnetic field lah. Magnetic field direction. Am I making any sense right now?
Wait, is the right side the curve one the wire, or is it the magnetic field that you drew?
Oh, wait a minute. Did I do it correctly or not? Wait. Good. Oh, goodness me. Oh, no, correct. Right. Okay. So the left one is blue. The right one is red. Okay.
Yeah.
The right one is coming out of the paper. The blue one, the left, is going into the paper at the center lah. Just make it easy at the center. Okay. Am I
What?
making it?
No.
What's going on here? Wait. Okay. Look at my hand.
Yeah.
Does it appear as your left, my left hand, or my right hand?
Left, but
Switch.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Right hand, yeah? No, it matters.
Yeah.
So, I guess we do the first. This one going up on the left, on the left. So it's going out lah, right? On the left is going out. On the right is going in, correct? On the right is going in.
Yeah.
So going in and going out cancel each other. Just put it that
Yeah.
way. At the center, the magnetic field cancels each other.
Yeah.
Okay. The moment you say that, you are saying that all other position doesn't cancel lah. All other position doesn't cancel. For explanation in O level, I think it's enough to just say, hey, the magnetic field at the center cancel each other, so there'll be forces pushing them to the center. Okay, or the wire will be attracted to each other. If this is a 2-mark question, this is more than enough. Is this a 2-mark question?
True.
Okay, now the diagram will be this lah. Okay, the diagram will be that. You'll be drawing the dot and the crosses. So far, so good?
Yeah.
So let me see. Okay. But first you explain at the center line. At the center line, the magnetic field cancels each other because of something. Okay, so far so good. We start from there lah.
Yeah, because of like what?
Because I'm sorry, because of the because the magnetic field of the the magnetic field of the left wire goes out of the paper. The magnetic field of the left
Oh,
guy
okay.
left out paper, right in paper, cancel each other. Okay, so far so good. Okay, at the
Yeah.
center. Okay, everywhere else, wait. At the area in between, even though they don't. Okay, check this out first.
Yeah.
Okay, the diagram that will be helpful is this one. You at least describe what happens in the center, to the left, and to the right with simple dot and cross like this. You may want to label the one from the left wire and the one from the right wire. If not, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with the sentencing lah? Because
Okay, why did they strengthen?
because they are in the same direction. Look at the diagram. Do you understand the diagram? You sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then as you can tell, right? The center one can weaken.
Yeah.
Left and right strengthen because the same direction and different direction.
Okay.
Okay, which I don't say in my phrase because it's obvious from the diagram. Right? The diagram really helps. I don't have to say too many things.
Okay.
That's how this 2020 paper can still contain difficult questions. Nice. Oh, it is 9 o'clock. Now, Keston, did you do 3 papers?
Yeah.
Okay. We are at second paper, maybe halfway lah, maybe something like that.
Yeah, halfway.
Okay. How many more questions until paper 3 finished? The questions that you have. Give me a rough number.
I think like 4.
Oh, so you mean the first paper has the most question?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so remember the whole point of asking you to do 3 paper is to be certain where you are, right? So as you can tell, some papers have more questions, some paper has less. I can tell you that the questions you ask are at least not basic. You are either missing something a little bit more complex, or the question is a bit difficult, or you have a reading problem. To be fair, even if you have a reading problem, the question is also not very basic lah. Again, it's not like you're making basic mistakes. Maybe just one lah, the 0.04 just now. Okay, fair lah, yeah. That's a fair comment. But as a conclusion, I must also say you are probably at A2, not A1 right now. It's very clear to me that you can be A1, but what's stopping you are definitely the more complicated questions. Fair enough. Your questions too represent the more complicated one. Now, I have a question for you. Don't go for it. Your school's paper, which is known for being very difficult, don't they ask you these kind of questions? Your school question seems more difficult than this, you see. No?
Like, I never see
Like for example, the bulk graph. You have never seen this in your school's paper, the bulk graph.
I got like C similar ones.
Even though I say the questions you ask are more advanced, they are also mostly standard. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are mostly standard. So you can expect them to be asked in O level when they want to give you harder questions. This is roughly how they will do it. So I guess the questions are good, but you're not at A1 yet, I guess.
Okay.
Now, are you happy with that? You're not at A1, you're at A2 though. If you do O level right now, paper 2, you will probably get A2. Probably. That's very likely. You happy?
No.
But there is no other medicine but to do more because your problem is more advanced, something like that. Right. Seems like you have the knack of doing the easy questions very fast, as in you don't take a lot of time to deal with the easy questions. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Then is it too much if I give you more physics homework and also more chemistry homework? Because you're also not happy with your chemistry. You also want to get A1. What to do?
Do both.
Yeah. Can you do 2 and 3?
What?
2 physics paper 2, 3 chemistry paper 2.
Can I just do like 2.
When's your last day for studying chemistry? What's the agreement back then? Still quite long. Still quite long.
Yeah.
2.
Never mind, I can do 2-3.
2, 3 better .
Yeah,
Right?
okay.
The closer to the O level, you want to study other subjects. Right now, you might not be too motivated with other subjects. I don't know whether I'm right or not. What do you think?
Okay.
Right. So maybe we do more physics and chem right now. As long as your AMAT is not a problem, I think it's reasonable. Right. 2 and 3, and then keep the remaining questions. I want to answer all of them. Don't leave any questions undone. Okay? Don't. Just keep it and then we keep answering it. Okay? All right.
Yeah.
Now, one last practical question. Do you need more tuition? Better do more tuition now than later. Let's not do it too near the O level. Too stressed already. Do you need more?
I don't know.
Do you need to decide?
Yeah.
Look, something like this. Okay. Next week, let's try Monday and Tuesday. What do you think?
Tuesday wait, next week.
Yeah, next.
I think I might have tuition, but I'm not sure. I'll go message you
Yeah, just tell me.
tomorrow. Yeah.
But the point is to clear all your questions because there are more coming in.
Oh wait, next week no, Tuesday cannot.
Let me think. Has to clear everything, right? Okay, I know. How about Thursday?
Thursday.
Either
Okay.
this Thursday or next Thursday. If this Thursday you do a bit more paper already, you probably do a bit more already. Either one lah.
This Thursday also cannot.
Okay. Next Thursday.
Also cannot.
Probably. So Thursday cannot. Thursday is not good.
Tuesday and Thursday I have tuition.
Ah, okay. Let's not touch that. Sunday?
What?
Sunday?
Sunday? I think okay.
Next Sunday, 7:30, and next Monday as per normal.
Okay.
All right. Give me all your questions. So you have your remaining homework. You have additional 2 and 3. Let's go. Only paper 2. Section B first. All right. Good job. I'll see you next Sunday.
Okay.
Bye.